Prepare to be blown away. I made this video at the beginning of March. You may have seen it on Trump, the stock market, the tariffs, intentionally crashing the stock market, and a high stakes poker game with the Federal Reserve about lowering interest rates. Well, here we are in the middle of May, and we're coming here to check back in to see how things are going. And I also want to caveat this video saying I'm non-political, left-wing, right-wing, same bird. I'm interested in the results, not the person. I am people, not politics. So please listen up. Since I did that video at the beginning of March, he's done a trade deal with the United Kingdom. After all of this tariffs palaver that's going on, the first deal he announced was with the United Kingdom. He's then done a big one, hasn't he, with China. He's announced a trade deal with China, which is massive for global trade. Huge news. And there are other trade deals in the pipeline that are about to be announced. He's on a state visit to the Middle East at the moment. You may have seen it in the media. And he announced yesterday or the day before in Saudi Arabia that he's agreed to lift sanctions now on Syria to give Syria a chance at greatness. In return for that, and amongst other things, he's managed to agree a $600 billion investment deal from Saudi Arabia. They rolled out the red carpet and the purple carpet in Qatar. Qatar, the same thing, massive investment into the United States. He's now just arrived in the United Arab Emirates. He's visiting Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So expect some kind of trade investment announcement to follow shortly. And now with inflation in the US stagnant or even dropping, there is massive pressure on Jerome Powell at the Federal Reserve to lower interest rates. This is what it's all about. Now, the second that Jerome Powell announces that he's going to lower interest rates, what then is going to happen? The US will refinance trillions of dollars of debt that is maturing this year. It needs to refinance. And then the Federal Reserve is going to start quantitative easing, turning on the money printer. All of that additional US dollars that's created is going to flood into the markets. So the stock market is rallying. This is the Bitcoin chart over the last 30 days. You can see it was down at 83. It was at 104,700. It's now sitting at the time of making this video at 103,000 per Bitcoin. You can see that the market is absolutely rallying. So just like I said to you in this video, that's still on my wall. I keep the receipts. It's about 3 videos ago on my wall. Go back and check that out. I was one of the first people to be talking about this on TikTok. About 2 or 3 weeks later, the whole of TikTok was talking about this, calling it different things, but talking about the same subject. Just like I said to you at the beginning of March, when it comes to the stock market, when it comes to these trade deals, when it comes to the Federal Reserve lowering its interest rates, there's going to be capital like you've never seen flooding into the markets. Forget Valhalla, forget the moon. All of your stuff is going